Hi there. Let me do a quick save. I don't know about that one. I mean, I could bypass it, but why would I want to? Okay, it's just a voice
Go
message.
no further!
Megasonic thrust! This one's all mine! Begin!
Finish without a trace!
The
Air
tempest
thrust!
engulfs you!
Light astral! Lightning condemn!
Dragon Swarm!
I
You picked the wrong fight!
and ready!
Dragon Swarm! Execution!
Raging
Show thy
star!
mystic mercy!
All the
Bring
colors.
you down! Light astral energy!
Dragon
Healing
Swarm!
gun!
Beckons into everlasting darkness! Now or never! Dragon Swarm!
Light astral
This one's
energy!
get out of this!
Dance in the wind! Sleep now!
You picked the wrong fight! Radiant light! Dragon Swarm of regeneration!
Definitely got a decent chunk of health though. It makes sense why there's only one of them.
Burning dance in the wind!
Try harder! Can you take it? Dragon Swarm!
Take this! Glacial spear!
Now you see what I can do!
Photon flash!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Benediction light. Dragon Swarm!
Photon flash!
Dragon Swarm! Another incantation ruined.
Can anyone heal Renewal?
Benediction light.
Failure's not an option!
Heal.
Thanks!
Dragon on! Ha! Burn in hell!
Glacial spear! Here's the
Dragon Swarm! Penumbra!
Raging
Soaring
star!
blood!
Nothing gets by me!
Crescent flash! Dragon Swarm!
Ice prison!
Try harder! Now
Dragon
Swarm!
Ow.
Benediction light.
Here!
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning condemned!
Heal.
By the power of the flame! Finish without a trace!
Dragon Down on the ground!
Here goes! Explosion!
Good.
I'll
Oh,
take it
there
from
we go.
here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
That did a lot of damage.
Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
Anyone mind healing me?
Healing circle!
Don't
Thank you.
suffer in silence.
Try harder! Hear my
Don't
call!
suffer in silence.
Spread!
This one's all mine.
Lunar Crescent!
Dragon stuff!
Back into the fray! Sorry.
Bestow thy
Stay away
mystic
from my
mercy.
friends!
I'll bring you back
Eat
from
dirt.
next abyss.
Fairy circle!
Dragon
no
Swarm!
further!
I owe you one. Dragon
Resuscitation.
Swarm!
Tempest!
I still got some fight
This
left
one's
in me.
mine.
Catapult!
Dragon
Glacial spear.
Come on.
coming through! Ha!
Inferno it.
Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Cyan
Shine!
Inca.
Radiant light!
Dragon
Force
Swarm!
of regeneration!
Disasters made one.
Regenerate!
Come forth, the healers
Try
of
harder.
purity.
Dragon
He who
Swarm!
prepares is free from regret. Resonate
The
with the
flame
earth!
inside me!
Here's
That-
a healer.
Come on.
I could do without
Apparently
that.
did it too early.
Here goes.
Dragon Swarm!
Air pressure!
Thunder flame. Reload.
Dragon
Dynamite.
Swarm!
Water. Hear my call.
Anything in
Lightning
armor
condemned.
is all mine!
Duel him! In an instant! Impact Cross!
That took more energy than I
10
expected.
manted claws, okay. Yeah, it definitely took a lot.
Get lost!
Dragon Swarm!
Engaging!
Energy. Power of water.
Burn in hell!
Confiscated.
What the? I'm going in! I see one, eh?
You're almost dead on.
Dragon Swarm!
I'm ready!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Snake could be
Dragon
abyssal
Swarm!
deep. Clear for us a path.
Damn it!
Stoop back! Stand back! I'll trip it up.
Eruption.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Do you require a
May
hand?
1,000 gears tear you to shreds. Reload.
Dragon
Shine!
Stuff!
Radiant light!
Dragon
Force of
Swarm!
regeneration! Regenerate!
Dragon Swarm!
Allow me to help you.
No.
Can you take it?
Disasters made one.
Dragon
Elusive
Swarm!
deity!
Purity.
My shield wall!
Taking pile driver!
Maelstrom.
You're mine!
By the power of flame.
Dragon!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Lightning condemned.
In a bind?
Dragon Swarm!
Reload. Ready.
I'm ready!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
I think we might need an orange gel at some point in the very near future.
My exploits are bearing
A
fruit.
grape gel. Let me see. Yeah, probably about time. Not a gold gel. Not quite necessary yet. We'll look at this first. A shortcake recipe. A spongy cake filled with cream and strawberries. Harsh punishment awaits anyone who dares to steal the strawberries sitting atop it. What is that thing? Force dust.
Coming through.
Now you'll learn!
Corruption!
Ignite it!
Damn it!
By the power of war! Light astral lightning condemned!
I won't show you any mercy!
You've got spirit jam embedded!
I'm ready! Red
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Radiant light!
Dragon swarm!
Hit! Raging cascade!
Bestow thy mystic mercy!
In here!
Dragon
I'll be
swarm!
saving this one!
Don't suffer in silence.
Gemini Aqua! Annihilation! Do it!
Law! Look sharp!
Alphen can do the combo all on his own.
Sparkling stars of
Dragon
freezing
swarm!
rain down and
Everlasting dark!
purify
Hits
all!
on! Negative! Thou art being interrupted.
I'll heal you all! In here! I'll be
Tempest!
saving this one!
This is some punishment. Stay away from my
Cool.
friends!
Well, Shion's already casting, so she might as well.
Bring you back from this abyss! More where that came from! Resuscitation!
Does it come through? It didn't come through. Well, use 2 peach shells.
With this, I can become even stronger!
Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
Almost didn't see that.
Is someone making them stand guard over the Forbidden Zone?
There's another mantis. Because the first one wasn't already annoying enough.
Swarm! Burn!
Elusive
Dragon swarm!
Rotating
pile driver!
Strike! Water, hear my call!
Time to cross blade!
Glacial spear.
Now,
Dragon swarm!
Bestow
thy mystic mercy!
may 1,000 gates tear you to shreds!
Dragon swarm! Take this! Coming through! Ha! No! Scarlet Inferno! Shine, radiant light,
Dance in the wind! In healing circle!
Allow me to
I'll
help
be
you.
saving this
Hear
one!
me,
Blah, blah, blah,
Allow me to help you.
Glacial
now.
spear.
Dragon swarm!
Can
you take it?
Saving this one!
Can't get out of this!
Let the marksman handle this!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop them.
Dragon swarm! Driver!
Shining supernova!
Begin!
Hard
The tempest engulfs you!
These fights take way too long.
Burning strike!
Down on the ground!
More for the stockpile!
Glacial spear.
Photon
Seismic
More
rush!
for the freeze laser! I never miss! Magic!
Dragon go!
Will this help?
Raging
Let
Luna
this
Storm! See what I can do!
Here healing circle!
I'll grind the
Sorry to
Flame
trouble.
circle together.
You do the same for me.
Dragon swarm!
That helps.
Down on the ground! The
Fire
fire inside me
stream!
yearns to be let free!
About halfway.
Behold! The Earth's pulse! Tectonic fission! Resonate with the Earth! Dragon swarm!
Hard and malevolent!
Raising you up! Take this!
Searing seal!
Try harder!
Reload!
Dragon
Here's a healing!
Ah,
Here's
grind
a
you
raging
with the swarm!
cascade!
Captivity! Dragon swarm!
Far enough! Mega ray! Sleep now! Annihilation!
Captivity!
I'll be saving this one!
Catapult!
They cost so much
Heal
CP.
force!
Anything in armor is all mine! Time to let it rip!
Healing sound!
Penumbra! Dragon swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Dragon swarm! You picked the wrong fight!
Dragon
Dragon swarm!
Rain down and purify all into the fray! Mega ray!
Seismic rupture! Take this!
Annihilation!
Crescent flash!
Mega ray! Annihilation! May
Dragon
1,000
swarm!
gates tear you to shreds!
No escape! Flash! It's over!
This one's mine!
Benediction light!
Ready to go.
Heal!
Lunar corruption!
Dragon swarm!
Raging cascade!
Down on the ground!
Alright, should be good now.
More for
I'll
the
grind you
stockpile!
into dust! I'm ready! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
We'll have a lot of mantled claws to sell, that's for sure. This is where we're gonna go. Is there any chest here? No. Another orange shell. There's bound to be something in there. Well, that's the way where we continue. So we're gonna go the other way first, of course. All right, whatever that may be.
Out of our way!
That's a lot of enemies.
This one's all. Eat dirt. Dragon form.
Leave the agile ones to me.
Yours to be let free.
Raging
Dragon
cascade!
form.
Cyan instant!
Can you take it?
Dance to the wind! Air!
Dragon form.
Light astral energy!
Thanks. Dragon swarm.
All disasters made one!
Ignite.
Come forth the helix of purity!
Down on the
Lunar
ground.
corruption!
Out.
I'll heal the walls!
Dragon swarm.
Now or never.
Healing
In a
circle!
bind?
I owe you one.
Purge malevolence!
I'm ready.
Kisara.
You can almost see what's happening.
Phoenix Cyclone.
Purge malevolence!
Soaring
Dance
blast.
purple!
Dragon swarm.
Freeze lancer!
Armor won't save you.
Dance to the
Elusive
wind!
deity.
Flame inside me. Yours to be
Piercing
let free.
photon magic advance!
I'm ready.
Freeze lance! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Into the
Dragon
shadow
swarm.
remains render!
Beckett.
Dragon swarm.
Arrow squall!
Take this.
Do it!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to
Red
go.
Sage. And a regenerative crystal, there it is. And the Brightstone 5. And a Hex Breaker. And another regenerative crystal. Alright, that was worth it, I'd say. To use a Red Sage. Raises max HP. Oh, we want to give that to Rinwall. She seems the most likely to die at any time.
Go no further!
Megasonic thrust. Bring him
Not
down. Dragon swarm. Dragon swarm.
Light astral purge
But I really don't give
Ow.
up either.
Sealed!
Dragon swarm.
Healing
Try harder. Dragon swarm. Thanks. Dragon swarm.
Radiant light!
No further.
Here!
The enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that!
Dragon swarm.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Water, hear my
Dragon
call!
swarm.
It's go
Dance
time.
in the wind! Air
Armor won't save you.
burning strike!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Pierce.
Light astral
Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno. Dragon swarm.
Arcane waterfall!
Do it.
Sublime in an instant.
Impact Cross.
Glacial spear. Pierce
Dragon
evil.
swarm.
Elusive deity.
Not today.
Prepare to be sealed.
Dragon swarm. Release. Take it.
Bestow thy mystical
Do it.
mercy.
Down.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. I can feel my power growing.
4,000 experience, it's not bad.
Hi,
Here,
Noodle!
let me help.
Megasonic thrust.
I never miss!
Dragon swarm.
Sleep now. I'm the true gunslinger around here.
More where that came from! I'm only getting started!
Dragon swarm.
Annihilation! By the power of the wind! Finish without a trace!
Alphen, where are you going?
Pierce. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
I'll heal you all! Shining healing circle!
The flame inside me. Yours to be let free.
Freeze lancer!
Ah! Burn in hell.
Glacial spear.
Lunar corruption!
Bathed in blood.
Gemini aqua! Photon wheeling! Air!
You're mine.
Photon splash!
You.
My deal.
Finish without a trace!
Soaring blast.
Ready to go.
Lightning eclipse!
Dragon swarm.
You're almost down. There we go.
Dragon Swarm!
Ice tornado!
Thank you.
Hear my
Dragon
air
Swarm!
thrust! Photon
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here's a healing art!
Dragon Swarm!
Aid!
Begin! Elusive Deity!
Rotating
Kisara! Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone! Here's a healing art!
Mirage!
Aid!
Dragon Swarm!
Raging Storm!
Armor won't save you! I'm ready! Rinwell!
Astral Energy!
That boost
Say no
strike
more.
gauge got up real quick.
It was a close thing.
Here is another small chest. 20,000 gold. Yeah, I'll take that. Ooh. Transfer.
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Whoa, we? I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Alphen.
Yes! It opened!
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
What?
What the?
Alphen.
You again.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Danon. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for, let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home.
Why is her microphone quality so bad?
I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other.
So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dana. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alphen was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shion.
It was Naori. Naori Imaris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Danon astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegus. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah. It was all just a little sudden. That's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
Yeah, there certainly is a resemblance.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
I can't just pretend like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dana from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate them too if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dana or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp. After that last illusion, there's
That's
no
fine.
telling what could happen in here.
Pretty easy to tell. Alright. Let's see. Boss, hello. How you doing? Yeah, that makes sense.
Faria, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when...
We can talk later. Here it comes!
Tormented limbs.
What? I've never known Faria to control zoodles like that before.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a master core?
What the? Where did she get her hands on that?
First we handle the Zoogles, then we get some answers.
Go for the weak point!
Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Our arts are being interrupted.
Here's a heat that'll bring you down.
No further. Stay away from my friends!
I'll bring you back from
Mirage!
death's abyss.
Dragon!
Far enough! Lightning orb! Lightning condemned! Here's a healing arc!
My pride is
The
down.
flame inside me, you're...
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
Take it! Burn!
I'll grind you into dust.
Dragon Swarm!
Prepare to be sealed. Everlasting shock. Tornado drive.
All disasters made one! Annihilation!
Armor won't save you.
By the power of flame! Vanish without a trace! Maelstrom!
No further.
The
Shine, radiant
yours
light.
to be let free! It's wide open! Not
won't
today!
escape me.
Dragon Swarm!
Fairy circle. He who prepares is free from regret.
Light astral energy!
Into everlasting darkness. Negative
Far
gate.
beyond the
Dragon
darkest
Swarm!
stars, I call upon
Stalagmite.
thee! Here's a healing arc!
Rending you apart.
First aid!
Bloody howling.
Nothing gets by me.
More
Far
for the
enough.
stockpile!
Dragon Swarm!
Tornado! Firmament render! Arrow squall! One instant!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll face you. Tempest. Take this.
Take it.
Catapult.
Gravitas field!
Tempest.
By the power of flame!
You picked the wrong
Vanish
fight!
without a trace!
Tempest.
Dragon
Raging
Swarm!
storm!
Prepare to be sealed.
Tunnel explosion!
Dragon Swarm!
Raging cascade!
Benediction
Burning
light.
strike! Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm!
Here's a
I
healing
can
arc!
carve through armor. Seismic
Shining
rupture.
Inferno
It's on!
Purge malevolence!
Burn in hell!
About halfway.
Elusive deity.
Dragon Swarm!
Rotating pile diver. I'm ready.
Kisara! Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I
Mirage!
heal you all! The waters of magic
Elusive
advance!
deity.
Dragon Swarm!
Rotating pile
Healing
diver.
cycle! Need to pull myself to
Elusive
none shall
deity.
escape my
Dragon
judgment. Thanks so
Swarm.
much!
Rotating
Raging
It's
storm!
now blue.
Attack!
Right, watch out! Celestial
Benediction light.
Far enough.
Ice crystal there! Go! It's over!
Dragon Swarm! It's
Can't
on!
get out of this.
Dragon
Annihilation!
Swarm!
Magna Ray! Tempest whirl! Here's a healing
Snake
arc!
of the abyssal deep. Clear for us a path. Anything in armor is all mine.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Dance in the wind.
Eat dirt!
Reload!
Snake
Here,
of
let
the
me help.
abyssal deep. Clear for
First
us
aid!
a
Light
path.
ass raging
Aqua
cascade!
serpent.
There! In here! Again!
I'll smash you.
Magna Ray!
Dragon Swarm!
Regeneration.
Shield!
Regenerate.
I'll be saving this one! I'm all stuck up!
I'll be back here if you don't mind.
Penumbra.
Healing
Rotating
circle!
pile
Dragon Swarm!
Tornado
Raging
drive.
storm! This one's mine!
Can you take it?
myself together! Lightning!
Seismic rupture.
Dragon Swarm!
This help?
I can handle it.
Malevolence!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
You require
Dragon
a
Swarm!
crescent
Freeze
flash.
Ha! Eat dirt!
Dance in the wind!
Rending
Dragon
Air
Swarm!
I'm only getting started!
Bloody howling. Take this. In a bind.
Dragon Swarm!
Gemini
Now
Aqua!
you see what I can do.
Magna Ray! now! By the
Dragon
power of the
Swarm.
water pile! Magna Ray! Raging
pressure.
storm!
Should be good
More
here.
without I'm almost impressed.
Still got almost half of our
I
season
said
left.
almost. Don't get carried away.
Pressure.
Lunar corruption!
Dragon Swarm!
Gemini Aqua! Not in your
on.
dreams!
Dragon Swarm! Not today!
My natural defenses are fading.
Dragon Swarm!
I'm a sitting duck.
Retreat from this battle.
Retreat? I would never.
Purge malevolence! Blah, 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 magic! Sealed! I'll be saving this
That
one.
move.
May 1,000 games.
Here comes a big one!
Nothing gets by me.
Ah,
Sorry.
let me just use the life ball. We've got so many.
Pay for that!
In me.
Dragon Swarm! Try harder! Dragon Swarm!
Now you see what I can do.
Far enough.
I'll grind you into dust. Now or never.
Shooting star! I can
Reflect
do
on
this
thy
all
sins.
day. Circle.
They smite with blackened blade.
Just what I... Lunar corruption!
Not today!
No more playing nice!
Bestow thy
Power
mystic
malevolence!
mercy.
Magic is damned! shield! Lightning! I'll be saving this one's mine!
Dragon Swarm! Everlasting Duck! Dragon Swarm! Soaring Blast! Can't get out of this!
Almost there.
Healing circle!
Dragon Swarm! Duck!
Thanks, water!
Ray.
Just what I called!
Do
it!
And there we
Sarah!
go.
Commander of Heavens! Phoenix Cyclone! Now it's just her! Faria, can you hear me? Faria!
She's preparing another summoning!
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more. Dohalim!
Forgive me.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case...
I'll take her off your hands.
You?
Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones, if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria. As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion,
Huh?
thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.
Hold on. This is what I wanted. Maintenance passageway. Is that where I came from? Yes, okay. So we're going over there next. Right, yes. Also, let me quickly save. I want that fight again.
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
Okay.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion.
It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, Those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Xion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dana.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure!
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Xion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Finally, we begin to understand what the thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way.
That vision we saw. It was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dana might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost-type stuff.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
Wait. He might be closer to the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dana's will, or somehow connected to the Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent.
But we'll continue with that in the next episode. Oops, wrong button. That's what I wanted. No, wait. Alpha, no, stop going. It's just gonna continue going. Okay, sure. Whatever, we'll continue for a bit longer then, I guess.
Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Xion's thorns. As well as my own past, I have to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens. I just need a little time first.
I wanted to stop you. Right. Okay. we'll face the truth in the next episode. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.